Dr. Sawsville, a national leader in cancer research, directs the development of new drugs.
In a sense, when one is using a brand new drug, so-called first-in-human study, you might be doing something that's never ever been done in the history of the world.
These new cures are often the only hope for patients when they receive the devastating diagnosis of cancer.
Great.
Targeted agents, for the most part, are designed to address or combine or modify a particular molecule which we conceive ahead of time is important in a disease pathologic process.
My initial diagnosis came on a Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock, and a radiologist put a film up and said, "You have breast cancer."
The lifelong research of Dr. Brody has made the difference between life and death for thousands. Her discovery of aromatase inhibitors, a new class of drugs, has prevented the recurrence of breast cancer for women throughout the world.
We feel, it's really been wonderful that we've been able to develop some compounds now that will really be beneficial to treating breast cancer.
I had the unexpected opportunity to meet Angela Brody, the Dr. Brody, and emotions took over. And I had to say, "Dr. Brody, may I please give you a hug for myself and all the women that you have helped."
Maryland Innovation Initiative is a bill designed to create a partnership between the state and its 5 major research universities in order to help commercialize research and development.
What the initiative will help us do is go from basic science to practical technology.
At the University of Maryland, one example is their Center for Advanced Transportation Technology Lab. Researchers are working on a number of projects, from 3D visualizations to real-time traffic monitoring to a video game used to train first responders. A technology transfer is about converting scientific and technological advances into goods and services. And for lab director Michael Peck, it's fun.
As researchers, we enjoy solving the problems and creating these new tools.
It's a title that signifies initiative, vision, and accomplishment. It's the title of entrepreneur.
It is the power of entrepreneurship. It's the entrepreneurial spirit of this country that is largely responsible for the high standards of living that we have enjoyed and the high standards of living that I think we are responsible to deliver to our children and our grandchildren.
Once you know what your advantage is and what your organization's advantage is, do not compromise it. Don't water it down. Don't negotiate with the world over what your advantage is. You are the anomaly.
Well, strokes affect 750,000 Americans every year. That's why the researchers at the University of Maryland School of Medicine have unveiled a new device that seems to be working wonders for stroke victims who also suffer from paralysis. The device is called the Tailspin. It was invented and developed right here in Maryland. Researchers say this device is unlike any other used to treat stroke because it works to recover brain function rather than just improving arm or leg muscles. And you do the exercises in the comfort of your own home.
We've had patients who've gone from no movement in their arm to now they're out playing golf, and it's tremendously rewarding and very inspirational.
And that could be great news for stroke victims and their families. That new device costs about $2,500.
Today we're proud to announce number 1, the Bio-Innovation Center here, which offers lab and office space for emerging companies, is going to be doubling in size and capacity over the next 6 months. So that is an expansion when complete that will be 18,000 square feet of space with workspace for 50 people, helping meet the growing need for quality lab space here in Baltimore. I mean, all of this discovery science and job creation requires an infrastructure, and that lab space is an important part of that infrastructure. Number two, even in these tough times, we have 3 companies here at Biopark that are growing and adding jobs. Big applause for that, please.